me see. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Today I had a live. I was at the Japanese garden in Delray Beach, which it's a beautiful garden. My sister invited me and I was a bit reluctant to go, and then I decided to go because I didn't have work today. And believe me, I have no regrets. It's such a beautiful garden. It's so peaceful. It's surrounded with like a lot of water, and then it has the Japanese culture. And we had a personal tour guide, which he was very good, and he was telling us the history. Hi, Thomas, how are you? Hi, Corgi. Welcome to my live. Saturday blessings, everyone. Everyone that is joining me, please be sure to like the live. And if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please be sure to hit the subscribe button. So each time Juliet goes live, you'll be able to come and sit right here in the front seat. Because if you become a subscriber on my YouTube channel, or you become a member of my YouTube family, then I only have one front seat, and that's for where all my subscribers and my lovely YouTube family sit, right here in the front. So I'm telling them about my trip today to the Japanese garden in Delray Beach, Florida. I live in Florida. I live in South Florida, right? So I went to Delray Beach at the Japanese garden, and we had a personal tour guide, and he was very good, and he was telling us about the Japanese culture. And inside the museum, hi, Patty. How are you? Welcome. They had like, inside the theater, I should say, they had like an hour demonstration of how they serve the tea in Japanese, or in Japan, how you serve the Japanese tea. And I was saying to myself, if that's the way they serve tea in Jamaica, we would all get up and leave, because it took like maybe like 10 minutes for each person to be served a cup of tea, because they were serving them one. And they have to do like a ritual where they have to clean the cup, and they have to pour like a little bit of water, and then like another helper would have to come and take the tea from the person who's making the tea and take it to the guests. But it was a very interesting thing in the theater there today. We weren't allowed to film. We were allowed to take picture, but there would be no flashes, so that wouldn't be good. So I didn't even bother to try to record, because like recording without the flash is like it's gonna be dark. But I enjoyed the whole rituals, and the persons in the demonstration, they were all dressed in Japanese. Some of them are originally from Japan. Others are not from Japan. They're just like actresses. Yeah. But it was very, interesting to see how they serve you a cup of tea in Japan. So that's where I went today. So as I say, my sister was the one who invited me. I wasn't like gonna go, but then I wasn't sorry. I didn't feel sorry that I went, because what I did today and what I learned was so much about the Japanese culture that I didn't know. Any Japanese on the live right now? I went to the Japanese garden today in Delray Beach, and I was, we were demonstrated to how the tea is served in Japan. So I'm wondering if there's any Japanese tapping in on my live so they can have an intake as to what I am saying. Because I'm telling you, and they at the end they asked if anyone had any questions, and we were like, well, I didn't ask any questions, and then the persons who asked the questions, I kind of got the answers that were unanswered for me. So I didn't have to ask any question personally. But it was quite an interesting day. The day was very not sunny, not hot, just in the upper 70s, a very cool day, very cool. When we were heading home, about 10 minutes in our journey on our way home, it started to rain down, but then we already left. So it was a great outing for me. We spent about 3 hours there. Yeah. And the funny thing about it, or the good thing about it, we got the tickets for free because somebody who is on the board, I think, he got the tickets for us. And so he got us, there were 7 of us, including him. He didn't have to pay. So he got the 6 persons on the team who went free tickets, which was very good. Anything free is good, right? You never complain when you get anything for free. Never complain. All you do is give thanks. So that was very interesting. On my 2 previous live, you will see I was doing live when I was like walking the whole Japanese garden. It took us like about an hour something to go through the whole garden, which we didn't go every corner, but we went to the most historic part of it. Because, we went where the tour guide was taking us, because he was the one telling us about like, that's the love garden there, that's the prayer garden where you go there and like you pray. And they had a voodoo. Did I say the word right? I think so. A voodoo or something like that, where if you rub his tummy and leave him a coin, and you will have good luck. So I didn't have a coin in my purse, but I went there and I rubbed I think it's voodoo. I think that's the word. Sorry if I mispronounced that word, but I think he says Budai or something, Voodoo or Budai, something like that. I rub his tummy. Hopefully I'll have some luck. And that is getting like about 5,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. That's my wish, right? I remain hopeful. But that was like a great adventure for me today. As I say, my previous lives will show you like the garden, me walking around, my sister and the other persons that were there. A lot of persons were there doing their own thing. Everybody was going different directions. But it was, it was a good get out. It was a good getaway. I enjoyed it. It's very peaceful. And they had a museum inside with some Japanese artwork. And they have their like the owners, they were like buried on the property, like 16 in one, I would say sepulcher, I think. It's underground. And that was like some maybe over 100 years ago. Yeah. And then they had another set of family, and they had all the pictures of the persons who were buried there on one picture and their names. But yeah, today for some reason I felt like a Japanese, because being at the Japanese garden, everything felt so surreal, like you're in Japan, even though, you know, that's how I felt today at the garden. I felt like I was in Japan. Because when I heard about the Japanese garden, I thought I was going there to see like a lot of roses, a lot of flowers, a lot of plants, but no, it's actually the history of Japanese who lived in Delray Beach, Florida, and how they lived and what they did. And from the spring, they had like a piece of bamboo with some running water coming. And the tour guide was telling us that that's fresh water. When you drink it, it's supposed to bring you like purity. But they like barricaded that area. So we weren't allowed to go and say catch water to drink. I guess for some reasons, I don't know. Not that I had a cup, because you would have to have a cup so you can catch the water. But if you're just joining me, welcome everyone. Welcome to my live. My name is Juliet, and I'm telling you about my experience today going to the Japanese Museum Garden up in Delray Beach, Florida, which I live in South Florida. I'm a Jamaican living in South Florida. And for the first time, I always pass that park sometimes when I go to work in the area. And I didn't know, to be honest with you, that it was a Japanese garden over that park with all the Japanese stuff. So I found that very interesting. Would I go back? Yes, I would. Because you have so many waterfalls. And of course, in some of the water, that is not the clear running water like the lakes. They had like, I think, crocodiles or gators. One of them, I don't know the difference. A lot of iguanas were on the sides. So, that place was like all, you can't go near the water, which I can understand because, we don't want anyone to get bitten or eaten. But it was a very interesting adventure today, and I enjoyed very much. If my sister is watching the live, thank you so much for inviting me along. Thank you. Because as I say, I wasn't gonna go, but then she like, you'll enjoy it. And I sure did. So thank you, sister, for taking me along today. On our way back, we stopped at Polo Tropical and we all had lunch. We were traveling in a group of 5. So we all had lunch, which was delicious. I haven't had Polo Tropical in maybe 2 years. So I had black beans and white rice with white meat because I like white meat. I like the wing. So I took the quarter chicken of a wing and a breast. And my sister took the same, but she took yellow rice. I took white rice. So me love the wing. So I gave her my breast and she gave me her wing. So I had 2 wings and she had 2 breasts. Okay. But it was a very interesting getaway and get out of the house for a change. I enjoyed it so much. And the day was so, so, so nice. It was just a very nice day. Thank you guys for the likes. And if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please be sure to become a subscriber on my channel so you all get to sit in the front seat when I have a live. Okay? So I'm not seeing the messages on my iPad, so I have to be looking on my phone. So if you see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking on my phone. Patty, welcome. Hi, Corgi. I'm talking about the Japanese garden in Delray Beach, Florida that I went today. Hi, Thomas. How are you all doing? Hope you all are doing fine on this Saturday evening. Probably it's early Sunday morning wherever you're checking in from, because I know some persons are hours ahead. But welcome, everyone. Welcome. I'm trying to catch up with some of my lovely subscribers, my YouTube family, which I have not been seeing for a while because I've been like, I was so busy I wasn't getting to do as much live as I used to do. So hopefully I'll get some of my lovely YouTube family come on board today so they can say hi to me because I haven't seen them in a while. So today live is all about the Japanese garden that I went. My 2 previous live were when I was on the Japanese garden grounds in Delray Beach, Florida. You can watch the lives if you want to see that beautiful garden. When I say beautiful, it's so peaceful. You hear the waterfall. It just sends to your mind at peace. Peaceful, peaceful, quiet. The serenity, the nature. If you're a nature lover, you will love that garden if you're in the Florida area, in the Delray Beach area. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. The nature there is like surreal. It's beautiful. And when I say beautiful, anything that I say beautiful, believe me. Because if I say it's beautiful, then it is beautiful. And it was a good gesture for the day. Great adventure. So anyone visiting in the Delray Beach area and want to take a stop over to the Japanese garden up there in Delray Beach, I think they say adults are $20, seniors are $16, And I think they say like children are like, I believe he says $10, and under 5 years old, they're free. Yeah. So it's not that expensive. It probably take you like an hour and a half to walk around that garden. But I think we did it like in an hour less than a half because we didn't go every corner because we were afraid that it probably gonna rain and we didn't get to cover everything. So the tour guide took us to the major areas, and he's been there many times before, and he came on the trip with us from Coral Springs. So, he's a member of the committee there. So, he knows a lot about the garden. So it was great to have a one-on-one tour guide to tell us about the garden. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my tour guide. You know yourself, big up to you. Thank you for making that happen and for getting us the tickets. Okay? So how is everyone doing on this lovely Saturday afternoon? It's 6:29 here in South Florida. It was raining a bit, but now it's all cleared up. So it I'm really looking forward to the climate that's coming because the summer here in South Florida was so hot. I'm telling you, I look forward to October and then November and then December. Then January is going to get a bit colder, but then I rather to be in the cold and dress warm than to be in the heat, and you can't get cold unless or cool unless you're on the inside, because this summer in Florida it was so hot. I can tell you, it was very hot. It was a very hot one. But thank goodness, even though we're not totally out of the hurricane season, we didn't get a threat into South Florida with any hurricane this year. What a blessing. I'm so grateful for that, because who wants to see a hurricane? We're not at the end of the season yet, but we're close to there. But so far, it's been good, and I hope it remains that way. We're forever grateful here in Florida. We didn't get a hurricane threat. We're grateful. We are grateful. Hi, Kiki. How are you? Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live. Juliet was just telling everyone that's on about my experience today at the Japanese garden in Delray Beach. We spent about 3 hours there because we got there around midday and we left like a little bit after 3. I'm happy you're doing great, Kiki. I'm happy you're doing great. Blessings. Saturday blessings to you. So I was just telling them, as I say, about my tour today to the Japanese garden in Delray Beach, which was like super, very peaceful. My sister invited me and we went in a group of 5 and it was fun. And on our way back, we stopped and we had lunch at Polo Tropical. You're sad? What makes you sad? What makes you sad? Please be sure to leave me a like on this video, everyone. And hi, Layla. Welcome to my live. Welcome to my live, Layla. It's been a while, but I know you're busy with school. Welcome. Doing great. Doing great. I was just telling all my lovely YouTube family that I went to the Japanese garden today here in Florida, Delray Beach to be exact. And it was my first time to this Japanese garden, but my third time to Japanese garden. I went to one in California, I went to one in Oregon, and then this one here in Florida. Oh, sorry about that. So, I was telling them about my experience, how peaceful the Japanese garden was, and I learned so much about the Japanese garden today. And when I went there, for some reason, my hour 20 minutes tour, because before we went to the garden for the tour, we had a tour guide. We were inside the theater because they were doing like a Japanese demonstration of how they serve tea in Japan, which was very interesting. But I know if that was the way they serve tea in Jamaica, there will be nobody to drink that tea, because that process, it takes like 10 minutes to make a cup of tea and to serve like a guest a cup of tea. And I know Jamaicans, we're very nice, but we don't have a lot of patience. We really don't have a lot of patience. So, yeah. So, but it was very interesting, very interesting. I had a fun day. If you guys watch my previous live, as I said, you will see me doing the live while I was at the Japanese garden today in Delray Beach live, which you can see. It was very peaceful, a lot of waterfalls, the serenity was real, the nature was present, Mother Nature was present. If you are a nature person, you will love the Japanese garden in Delray Beach, Florida. It was like beautiful, beautiful. walking around and going through the bamboos. Of course, when I was going through the bamboos, somehow it reminded me of Jamaica, because in Jamaica we have a lot of bamboos. And you know, we have this place in Jamaica we call Holland Bamboo, which you drive through when you're going into St. Elizabeth, which is a beautiful place in Jamaica. So when I was walking through the Japanese garden today and stumbled into the garden part, the bamboo part of the garden, it reminded me so much of home. So, and again, the other part of the garden reminded me like it didn't remind me. I felt like I was in Japan today. Okay? I felt I was in a make-believe Japan today. And to learn the Japan history, good. And to see how the Japanese serve their cup of tea when they have guests over, excellent experience for me. It was a blessing. And I was happy I went. Oh, my sister went home because we carpooled with the persons who went with us. So my sister and I parked somewhere and they pick us up. And when they came back, then my sister drove behind me and she came here because I had some beautiful flowers for her from last night. So she came and she picked up the flowers and then she left to her house. So I said to her, I'm going to do a live to talk about my experience today at the Japanese garden. Because while I was doing the live, I was talking about the garden. But then now that I have the tour, I can tell you what I learned about the Japanese garden in Delray Beach. Okay? Yeah. So she went home. Okay, Kiki, she went home. So welcome everyone to my live again. Please be sure to leave me a like. And if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please be sure to hit the subscribe button. So each time Juliet goes live, you'll get to come and sit right here in the front seat. Because Juliet only has one front seat on her live. And that's where all her lovely YouTube family sit. I only have one front seat. I don't have two seats, just one. You become a member or a subscriber on my YouTube channel, you get to sit in the front seat all the time. Okay? So welcome again everyone. Thank you all for taking the time out to stop by and to check in on my live. I appreciate very much. Never go unnoticed. Thank you all for the love and the likes. Thank you very much. And what are you all doing on this beautiful Saturday evening? I know maybe for Layla, what time is it where you are? I know it's probably Sunday morning. It's now 6:36 here in South Florida. Beautiful evening. Rained down a little bit, but there we went in Delray Beach today. Where we went in Delray Beach today, it was beautiful, no rain. But on our way home, which is like a 30 minutes here from Coral Springs into Delray Beach, it started to rain down. But thank goodness where we were being toured at the Japanese garden, at that time there were no rain. I don't know about when we left. Oh, 0:35. I'm not seeing the messages there. Layla, I know you said 0:35, but I know probably you left off the first digit. So welcome everyone. Welcome to my live. Welcome. I'm home, sitting in front of, oh, 12:35. So it's Sunday morning there. Okay, 12:35 in the morning. Yeah, Sunday morning there. Yeah. Welcome to, okay. So how is everyone doing? Thank you all for the likes. Thank you very much for the likes, everyone. Appreciate very much. Thank you to all my lovely subscribers for giving me 1,200 and something subscribers. I know I got some subscribers today while I was at the Japanese garden. Thank you guys for coming aboard. Thank you very much. OG and SS, thank you. Thank you, thank you. And if there's any Japanese on my live, please feel free to say something, but make sure you write it in English because then I don't speak Japanese, okay? Because I learned some things about your culture today, and I would be happy to talk to you some more. So if there's any Japanese that's coming aboard on my live, please feel free to identify yourself so I can give a shout out to you. Thank you, Layla. Thank you. You know, this is the Jamaican art of work. When I go to Jamaica, I get all those lovely braids for like, you know, cheaper price than in the USA. Not complaining. This was 6,000 Jamaican dollars. Not complaining at all. Not complaining at all. Okay? So in Jamaica, you get all those beautiful hairstyles. And yeah. and it's not very tight or anything. And I took 2 packs of here, and the young lady used just a pack and a half. So I left the other half pack at my mom's. So if I go back and need this hairstyle, I only need to take a pack from here. So, and the hair was like pretty cheap. It was like $6.99 US per pack, and I bought 2 packs. So it took pack and a half. So let's see how long this is gonna last. But yeah, every time I go to Jamaica, I try to take advantage of getting my hair done there, because it's way cheaper than doing it in the USA. And why not? Why not? Okay? I'm going to support those people in my country anyway. They need the money, right? But if I don't have a choice, then I'll have it done here. But if I go to Jamaica, that's where I'm going to do it, because I have a girl out there who does a wonderful job braiding. But you have to make appointment because she's super busy. Super busy. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the likes. I have some sparkling grape juice cocktail drinking here. I know last night I was on the live and somebody was telling me it tastes like Kool-Aid. Hell no, it doesn't taste like Kool-Aid to me. Personally, it just tastes like a sparkling drink. More like a soda, but not a soda. Yeah. And I like to drink the sparkling cocktails because I don't drink alcohols. Occasionally, if I go out, I might take a sip, but I don't like the taste of alcohol. I don't. So this is my glass right here. Thank you to my 1,200 something subscribers. Cheers to you all. Thank you all for joining me on my live. Thank you for the likes. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So each time I go live, you get to come and sit in the front seat, because I only have one seat on my YouTube channel. One seat. And it has to fit all my 1,200 and something subscribers. Okay? One seat for everyone. So cheers to you all for coming aboard on this journey with me. Cheers. I'm drinking sparkling grape juice. Yeah, sparkling juice, sparkling grape juice. Yeah, not alcohol here. No alcohol for Juliet. No alcohol. I don't do alcohol. Occasionally, I may take a sip of red wine when I go out, that is, but no. No alcohol for me here. I don't like the taste of alcohol. So this is cheers to all my lovely subscribers. All the persons on my YouTube family that are journeying with me on this journey. I'm forever grateful to you all. Thank you. Thank you. And everywhere I go, of course, you're going to get to come live with me, because everywhere I travel to, I'll be doing a live. And I talk this all the time. And sorry if I talk about it too much, but I'm getting super excited because I'll be going into Scotland in November to a family wedding. And even though I've been to Scotland before, every time I go, I get super excited because every experience is different. So I get super excited. And I've never been there in the winter. So this time it's going to be different. So you get to come along with me the last week of November when I go into Scotland. Yeah. So I'm super excited to take you guys along with me. Super excited. Super excited. Thank you for my likes, everyone. Thank you. Layla, I'm waiting to see if I can see. Thank you. Thank you, Layla. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you very much. I'm waiting to see if I can see some of my lovely YouTube families also join me now that I haven't been talking to a while, because, I was busy. So I've not been doing the live as much as I used to, Layla. Sorry about that, Layla. Last night, Terrifier was on, but I haven't seen, online account was on also. But, I haven't, Andre the Bird was on, I believe, last week. I haven't seen him a while. And Jenny over there in France. So big up to all my lovely subscribers. I don't remember all the names of the persons who are always tapping in on my live, but I remember some of the names. Please forgive me, because it's a lot of persons. But Juliet appreciates all of you, and thank you all for coming on this journey with me. Okay? Thank you very much. Hi, Eldeta. Welcome to my live. Welcome. Welcome aboard. Where are you checking in from? Guys, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, I know. That's why I've been doing the lives mostly on weekends, like a Friday night, Saturday night, not so much on the Sunday night, because I know persons have to go to school or work in the morning. If it was the summertime, it would be different. So I've been trying to do the lives now on Friday nights and Saturday nights, as soon as I come in from work and I get settled down. Bahamas. I've been to Bahamas before, but I've been to Nassau. Yeah, I've been to Nassau, and that was 2012. And I say to my sister just yesterday that probably we should take a weekend cruise over into the Bahamas. And she says, tell me the date. But, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. But yes, I've been to the Bahamas, but that was way 2012. Thank you, Layla. Thank you. Thank you. 2012. So welcome, Eldeta. Welcome to Juliet's Live. I know this is your first time here, so my name is Juliet. So a big welcome to you, and a big welcome to everyone who became a subscriber on my channel today, because I won't know until I close the live how many subscribers I got. So blessings to you all who became a subscriber on my channel today. And for those of you who are on here for the first time, a big welcome to you all. A Jamaican welcome, a Florida welcome. Thank you, Eldeta. Thank you. Thank you. So how is it in Bahamas? How is the weather? I know the beaches there are beautiful. When I came there and I went to the beach there in Nassau, beautiful. It's not too deep. The water is clear. There was no seaweed. It was so pure. It was so beautiful, beautiful. And I went over to Paradise Island, which I enjoyed so much, to sit in that chair that everyone sits into when they come into the Bahamas Island. And I went onto the, what is it, the boat that takes you over there and tell you who has the house there, who has the house there. I really enjoyed my trip there in 2012. It's about time that I come back. You're having lots of rain. We're having lots of rain in Florida also this week. And Florida is very close to the Bahamas. So I guess our climate is kind of similar. So I guess when you're having rain there, we're having rain here too, because we're in Florida. But as I say before, we're giving thanks because we didn't get hit by a hurricane, even though we're not out of the hurricane season yet. But we are still grateful. We didn't even get a threat here in South Florida. And in Jamaica, they didn't even get a threat there because, my parents live in Jamaica. So if it goes to Jamaica and it affects them, it affects me because they live there. So we're very grateful we didn't get a hit from the hurricane season this year. Very grateful. But rain is good, rain is bad, but we're still grateful because we need the rain. But I prefer the rain, lots of rain, than a hurricane. And I prefer lots of rain than the snow, even though we don't have snow in Florida. So we give thanks, right? Right, Eldeta? We give thanks. We give thanks. We give thanks. Thank you guys for the like. Please be sure, if you haven't yet liked this video, please be sure to leave me a like. Juliet appreciates everything. And if you're new to my channel, I have some very interesting shorts. You can check them out when you have the time. Also, I have some very interesting videos on my channel. Okay? Everything on my channel is very interesting. It's about my travels and about my furry animals that are cats and dog. I have a furry nephew there over there in Scotland, which is Flint, the greyhound, which I'll get to see in November. I've met him before in 2022 when I went to Scotland, and I get to see him again in November. Of course, I'm going to be doing live with Flint because he's so smart. My nephew Flint, which is a greyhound over there in Scotland, he's a pretty smart dog, believe me, pretty smart. And then my furry nephews, cats, Ahi and Inky. Yeah, yeah. And then I have a couple of furry animal dogs in Jamaica. Buffalo Soldier is one of them. I haven't been getting any video with him the last time. And I went to Jamaica, came back 2 weeks ago. But guess what? 1 week ago, I didn't get to do a video with him because he's my sister's dog and I didn't get to visit him because I was busy doing other stuff. But to God be the glory, Etta. You're right about that. We give thanks. We're grateful. And thank you guys for the likes. Thank you all for stopping by on this Saturday afternoon or early Sunday morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you all for stopping by. Earlier on, I was talking about my tour today to the Japanese garden in Delray Beach, which was a very great and peaceful adventure. Loved it. Loved every aspect of it. Walked around the garden. It took me like an hour and 20. I could do longer, but we weren't sure about the weather because it was overcast but not raining. So we tried to do it at a timely fashion so we didn't get caught in the rain. And right after we drove off from there, then it came raining down. So we're blessed. We're grateful. We are grateful. We are grateful. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. A big welcome if you're just joining me. Please be sure to leave me a like on this video. And if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please become a subscriber on my YouTube channel. Where Juliet travels, she gets to take you on this journey with her. Thank you all for my 1,200 and something subscribers. Cheers to you all. Cheers to you all for coming on this journey with me. I'm very much appreciative of it. And all of you who come with me, I'm telling you, YouTube is not an easy road. But guess what? I'm a Jamaican here. I don't give up very easily. I don't give up. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't give up. I've gotten a lot of rocks and stones thrown at me since I actively start posting in March. But guess what? I'm still standing tall. Still standing tall. Still standing tall. Okay? Because when you're a Jamaican, believe me, we don't give up very easily. Never. Never, never, never. We don't give up very easily. And we hardly use the word never. We have faith. And I believe one day I'm going to get from 1,200 plus subscribers to 5,000, and from 5,000 to 10,000, and from 10,000 moving forward, because I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing on my YouTube channel. Obviously, I'm doing something great to have 1,200 YouTube family on board with me that are subscribers. Thank you. What a blessing. I'm grateful. I'm appreciative of you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, please be sure to leave me a like on this video. And if you're just joining, a big welcome to you. Big welcome to you, especially if it's your first time here. Big, big, big hearty welcome to you. Blessings to you on this beautiful Saturday evening, all the way from South Florida. I was born in Jamaica. I live in South Florida. Greetings to you all. Greetings to you all. Yeah, I have work tomorrow at 8 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I didn't work today, so I get to go to the Japanese garden with my sister. I can't go for a walk because I love to walk and do like 3 miles on a Friday and Saturday afternoon. But outside, it's like, it's not raining, but it's like you never know if it's coming down because it rained earlier. So I'm not going to do the walk thing today. Hopefully, I can catch up on Monday. But it's good that the weather is changing to a cooler climate, because then when I come home from work in the morning, because I do the night shifts, I can maybe go for a walk in the mornings. But right now, when I come from work, because of the weather and the heat and the sun, I can't do my walk. So I'm pretty sure coming into fall, as soon as fall hits and the climate gets 100% cooler and there's not going to be a lot of rain, I'm going to be doing my walk in the daytime instead of like on a Friday and a Saturday afternoon. Because guess what? On the Friday and Saturday afternoon, it gets dark, because right now it's 10 of 7 p.m. in the evening and it's getting dark already. So I'm looking forward to get my walk done, my 3K, my 3 miles walk done in the morning when I come home from work, like around 8:30 a.m. because I work at nights. Yeah, so I'm looking forward for the cool climate because it was just too hot this summer. I mean, Florida is hot, but this summer was hot, hot, hot. If you live in Florida, you know what I'm talking about. And I'm a Jamaican, but let me tell you something about the difference with Florida and Jamaica heat. In Florida, the humidity is like off the chart. It's like when you go outside, it's like you can't breathe. Some places in Jamaica it's very hot, like the Kingston area and Montego Bay, some areas. But where I am from, in the country of Manchester, Christiana Manchester, Colleyville, pretty cool. So we're hot, but we're not humid. So yeah, we have a different climate there in the country because we have the trees to take us down cool. In Kingston, there's not a lot of trees because there's more houses and people. But in the country where I'm from, pretty cool. Sometimes people come there to stay with us. They're like, oh, I'm cold, because we're at the high part in Manchester. So we're high up there. So in the mornings when you wake up, it's like a fog or a mist. You can't see the neighbor's house. That's how cold we get at nights. Yep. And especially coming to December time, it's pretty cold. You will need like a light jacket or sweater. It's pretty cold. Oh yeah. I actually took a portable heater down to my parents' house so when it gets cold, they can plug it in. So yeah, because it's pretty cold there in the part of Jamaica where I'm from, Christiana Manchester, the country. Yeah. Welcome everyone. If you're just joining me, please be sure to leave me a like on this video. And if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please be sure to become a subscriber on my channel. So each time I go live, you get to sit right here in the front seat with me, because on my channel, you only have one front seat. And I say that all the time. So everyone who becomes a subscriber on my YouTube channel get to sit in the front seat, because there's only one seat, one seat, one seat. So you're never in the back. That's how important you are. You're never in the back, you're always in the front, right there where I can see you and talk to you. Okay? Let me know who is on the live with me so I can shout out to you. And let me know where you're checking in from if you're just joining me. Juliet likes to give shout out to her wonderful subscribers, like a one-on-one shout out. So that's why you're back, Kiki. Welcome back. There's always a front seat for you, Kiki. Welcome back. Welcome back. So I love to know who's on the live so I can shout out their names and send you some Saturday blessings. That's what I do on my live. I love to personally call out your name and say welcome. So if you can identify yourself when you come aboard on my live, just say hi so I can see your name and send you a big hearty welcome from South Florida. Okay? There's a lot of love on Julia channel, a lot of love over here. A lot of love. Positive energy, good vibes. This is the place to be, okay? This is the place to be. Right, Kiki? This is the place to be. So welcome to everyone that's just joining me. Please let me know who's on the live so I can give you a shout out personally. Okay, Layla. Okay, okay. Yeah. So please give a shout out. Please say your name, say hi so I can shout out your name and welcome you on my live, because that's what I love to do. I love to give you a warm personal welcome. Okay? Thank you all for taking the time out to stop by and to, say a quick hi or hello or send in some love over here. Thank you very much. You didn't have to stop, but you did, so thank you. Juliet, appreciate. Thank you. Gorka Vlogs. Welcome. How are you doing? Welcome back. How are you doing? Welcome back. Namaste. What does that mean? I don't know. What are you saying, Gork? Thank you for the likes, everyone. Good. Oh, I'm learning a new word. So that means good in what language is that? Because I don't know. I only speak English. Sorry. Namaste. Let me know where you're from because I don't know. So I learned a word today. Did I pronounce it? India in the house. Welcome. Welcome, India in the house. Welcome. Welcome. Oh, that means hello. Okay. So I learned something today. I know bonjour because I did a little French in high school and I know in Spanish, but I don't know other language. Sorry. You are? Wow. So you understand the language. Sing. Yeah, yeah, sing. I know sing because I have friends who live sing and I know they're like Indians. I should have figured that out, Layla. Yeah, half Indian. Sing. When I used to work in Jersey, I had a co-worker and his name was Johnny Singh. I think that's how it's pronounced, if I'm not mistaken. And he was one of the nicest person I've ever worked with. He was so nice, so nice, so nice. So I worked with him for many, many years. I am, I'm out of touch with him. Okay, you cannot? Okay. Yeah, Johnny. I know Johnny Singh, but he's not on my life. But when you move out of state, I moved from New Jersey to Florida. I lost contact, and so, but he was very nice. Gork, Gork, Havlogs. Hi. It's been a while that I've seen you. It's been a while. Thank you guys for the like. Thank you all for stopping by. Don't forget, if you're new to my channel, What are you waiting for? Please become a subscriber on my channel. So each time I go live, you get to come and sit on the front seat, okay? You get to come and sit on the front seat. So that was my view today on the Japanese garden in Delray Beach. I have a lot of other videos to post about that I took at the Japanese garden that I have to post to, you know, show you guys what I saw and how beautiful that place is. If you're in the Florida area, I would recommend. Afan, welcome back. I'm so happy I caught up with you. Welcome back, Afan. Welcome back. Thank you for the heart. You know there's always a front seat for you, Afan. Alex is your other name. Layla, Afan was on last night. He was on last night. He kept my company, Layla. He was a good sport. He's over there from Scotland. Did I get that right, Afan? Are you the one from Scotland? Sometimes I have the countries mixed up. I think Scotland. Yeah, Alex. I think so. Bye, Gork. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you, and have a beautiful rest of the weekend. We're in Jamaica. We say one love, Moscow, 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 Russia, Russia. Yeah, I have it mixed up, but I know you were on last night. I remember you. Sorry, I was mixing it up with somebody else from Scotland who was telling me that the weather right there is crappy. So sorry about that, Afan. Sorry about that. But I know Afan, your other name is Alex. Did I say that correctly or did I get that correctly? I can remember that much from last night that you say your name is Alex. Correct? Russia in the house? Welcome. There's always a space for everyone. It doesn't matter where you're checking in from. Always a lovely space here on my YouTube for everyone. See, Afan, because I'm getting to know my lovely YouTube family. I remember, sorry I mixed up the country that you're from, Russia, but I know you said your name is Alex. So welcome again. Russia in the house, welcome. Thank you guys. Please be sure to leave me a like on this video if you're just joining me. Afan, you're just joining me, Alex. Whichever name you prefer, I call the two names. I was just telling everyone about my experience today that I went to the Japanese garden here in South Florida, Delray Beach to be exact, and how beautiful that place is, how peaceful it was. And on my two previous live that I did today, it's all about the Japanese garden up there, Japanese garden and museum. There's a museum also. Yeah, on spot. So, you know, I had fun today. My sister and I and three other persons, we went, and it was beautiful. Beautiful. Afan, Layla is my longtime subscriber, YouTube family. She's big on my channel, so she's giving you a shout. So each time you come and you see Layla on my live, you know, she's a part of my YouTube family, a big part of my YouTube family, Afan. Alex, yeah. Layla is big deal. In Jamaica, Layla, we would say big deal. She's a big deal on my YouTube channel. So welcome everyone who are just joining me. Please don't forget to leave me a like on this video. And if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please be sure to leave me a sub button. Okay? Thank you all. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedule. Yeah. Juliet is just here having a Saturday evening talk, telling you how my day went and where I went. Hi, Lam. How are you? Welcome back. Always a front seat for you, Lam, on my live. Always a front seat for you. Welcome back. Yes, you catch another live. You're right on time. Because I said last night I had the live around 9. That was kind of a late because I know some countries it's like almost Saturday morning there when I come on at 9. So I says, let me come on earlier today. So I did come on earlier today to see if I can, you know, catch some of my lovely YouTube family who I haven't been talking with for a long while. So if you're just joining me, welcome everyone. This is your girl Juliet. Oh yes, Alex. I remember that. But as I tell you, we don't entertain negativity around here. Everything on this channel is about positive vibe, positive energy. I'm a Jamaican. You can't get nothing better. Okay? We don't entertain it. And remember last night that guy, whatever he was being naughty, but we're not going to pay attention to those stuff. It's all about love over here. Because all we need right now in the world, we need a lot of love. Okay? Love, sweet love. So we ain't going to entertain the negative vibes. Okay? I remember Afin. I remember that last night. But then guess what? As I say, and I say in one of my shorts, I'm still standing. They throw rocks and stone at me. I'll still be here. I ain't going anywhere. Okay? Not going anywhere. Not until I'm ready. And as I say, I don't give up very easily. I'm a Jamaican. We don't give up very easily. I'm not going to give up until I get to 5,000 subscribers, then I get to 10,000, and then I get to God knows where. So I'm not going to give up. I'm going to be right here. It doesn't matter what you throw at me, I'll be right here. Positive energy on this live. Positive energy, positive vibes. Guys, let me know where you're checking in from so I can give a big shout out to you. Because when you come aboard on my live, I like to shout out your name one and one to give you a big welcome here on my platform. So let me know who is on the live and where you're checking in from so I can shout out to you. Okay? 1 billion. I know. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you for your encouragement, Alex. Afin. Thank you for your encouragement. Thank you. I'm not a quitter. I don't quit very easily. No, I'm not a quitter. Not at all. I'm not a quitter. So they throw rocks, I stand tall. I get taller. Okay? I take those negative vibes and put them into positive energy and give them some love. Because sometimes when they come in here, guess what they're doing? They're lacking love. And that's what they need, some love. The world needs a lot of love, okay? Can't be too much. If they were near, I would give them some of my beautiful flowers that I think it matches my dress. Yeah. Beautiful flowers here. Beautiful flowers. Thank you guys for the likes. Thank you all for stopping by. Okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. And cheers to my 1,200 and something subscribers. I appreciate each and every one of you. Cheers. That drink was to cheers to all my lovely subscribers, my YouTube family, my nieces and nephew, because I'm now Auntie Juliet around here. Okay? Thank you one and all. I have to be looking on my phone because I don't know why the messages doesn't come on my iPad. I have no idea. So I have to be looking on my phone. So if you see me looking sideways, it's because I'm reading the messages from my phone because for some reason they don't pop up on my iPad. And I have no reason why. I don't understand why the messages doesn't come there. So I have to be reading them from my phone. So that is it, guys. I have another 8 minutes on the live. I'm going to wait around to see if I can catch up with any more of my lovely YouTube family that I have not seen for a while and see how are they doing. Layla, last night I was shouting out like blessings to you. Terrifier was on, I was shouting out blessings to you because I know you probably were sleeping because of the time frame where you are over there in Germany. But I was shouting out blessings to you on the live last night. It's always a pleasure having you on board, Layla. Always a pleasure. Much appreciated for your help, for helping me to build my YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Never go unnoticed. Never. Not on this platform. You're welcome. Never unnoticed. Not at all. I appreciate each and every one on my platform. Each and every one. So guys, what are you up to on this Saturday afternoon? Let me know who's on the live so I can give a shout out to you all and to say where you're checking in from. I'm in Florida if you're just joining. I'm in Florida. Guys, I'm trying to get my... Hi, Jaden. Welcome back. Welcome back, Jaden. There's a front seat so you can have a seat. Welcome back. How are you doing on this beautiful Saturday evening? How are you doing? Because you know when Jaden is on, I'm thinking my son, because my son's name is Jaden, but spelled Jaden, but pronounced the same way. Welcome back, Jaden. It's been a while. Guys, I'm working on my Thanksgiving table and I'm stuck. I miss you too, Jaden. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to stop by. Guys, please be sure to leave me a like on this video. And if you're new to my channel, What are you waiting for? Please be sure to become a subscriber on my channel. It's now 7:08 p.m. nighttime. 7:08 p.m. 7:08 p.m. Working on my table to get it ready for the fall. So I'm lacking some of the things because I'm a bit lazy, but I can give you guys a sneak peek of my table. Hold on. I'm going to flip the camera. See, I'm working on my table here. Working on my table here, guys. Working on my table. Working on my table. Getting my table ready for the fall. And when I'm done, of course, I'm going to do a live to show you what my table, what the finish looks like. But I'm working on it right now. So it's in progress. It's in progress. In progress. Thankful, which Juliet is always thankful. So, very thankful. Very thankful. Let me remove this glass. So this is what I'm working on for my Thanksgiving theme for this year. So very thankful. Thank you, Jaden. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As soon as I'm done with it, I'm going to be posting a shorts, but I'm working on it. Hi, Paisley. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a while. Welcome back. Nice to have you on board. Nice to have you on board. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a while. See, I'm trying to do a live so I can catch up with my lovely YouTube family. Welcome back. How are you doing? How are you doing, Paisley? How are you doing? Let me know how you're doing, because it's been a while. I have to get my tablet to stand straight. Let me know how you're doing. Okay, there it goes. Jaden, Jaden, Jaden. As I say, every time I say Jaden, I think of my son because that's my son's name. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Don't forget, if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please become a subscriber on my channel so each time I have a live, you get to sit right here in the front seat, because on my live, there's only one seat and it's a front seat. So all my YouTube family get to sit in the front. No one sits in the back because I only have one seat. Okay? And that's for all my lovely YouTube family. They get to sit right here in the front seat. So don't forget to leave me a like on this video. And if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please become a subscriber on Juliet's channel. So each time she goes live, you get to come along with me. You get to come along for free. I'll be doing a lot of traveling for the rest of the year, and you all get to come along with me, and you'll see as the months go by. Okay? You all get to come along with me. So if you're just joining me, a big welcome to you all. I was just telling everyone about my day today, which was a beautiful day, well spent. Well spent. I give thanks. It's another day. You wake up, you give thanks. It's well spent. I went to the Japanese garden in Delray Beach, Florida. Well, Japanese garden and museum. I keep forgetting to say it's a museum and a garden. Beautiful place. Beautiful place. Peaceful. Peaceful. Lot of waterfalls. Peaceful. Very peaceful. So, yeah. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you all for stopping by on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. It's 7:12 p.m. here in Florida. Thank you all for stopping by. It's one love around here. I'm a Jamaican, so it's always one love. Any Jamaican in the house? Always one love around here. I know I have a lovely YouTube subscriber in Canada. Haven't seen him for a while. I don't know. I guess because of the timing that I'm doing live, we're not catching up. But you know yourself. Big up to you, the one from Kilmarnock in St. Elizabeth. Big up to you. I haven't seen you for a while on my live. I guess we're just on a different time zone, or maybe when I'm on the live, you're at work. But big up to you. You know who you are. Big up to you. Paisley, Paisley, Paisley. Let me know where you're checking in from, everyone. Say hi so I can call your name and shout out to you. I love to shout out to my lovely YouTube family. Like, say your name like a one-on-one shout on my live. So let me just say hi so I can see who's on the live with me. Okay, so I can give you a shout out. Give you some love. Some Saturday blessings here from South Florida. Guys, please be sure to leave me a like on this video. And if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please be sure to hit the subscribe button. So each time I go live, you get to come on board and sit in the front seat with me. Okay? Thank you everyone for taking the time out of your busy schedule to stop by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Never go unnoticed, okay? Thank you for the likes, everyone. I have some lovely YouTube shorts. You can check them out and some videos, of course. So please be sure to check out my YouTube shorts and videos. Thank you, everyone. Hi, Rachel. How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. How are you doing? I have to get my water, everyone. I'll be right back. I have to get my water. I was drinking that cocktail there, which is a little bit sweet, so now you want some water, which water is always good. So hold on, everyone. Let me get my water. I'm doing great, Rachel. Thank you for asking. Doing great, and I'm happy that you're doing fine. Thank you, Layla. Thank you for your time. God bless until next time. Thank you. Have a great rest of the weekend, all right? I had to go get my water. I had to go get my water, everyone. Sorry about that. Take care, Layla. Thank you. That sparkling grape drink was good, but water is best. Thank you, Layla. One love. Welcome, everyone who's just joining me. If you're new to my channel, a big welcome to you. Don't forget to leave this video a like. And if you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please be sure to become a subscriber on my channel. So each time I go live, you get to come and sit on the front seat with me because I only have one seat for all my lovely YouTube family. One seat, everyone. Okay? Guys, please be sure to leave me a like on this video. And if you're just joining me, please be sure to say hi so I can give you a shout out. Okay? So I can know who's on the live with me. Just say hi so I can give you a big shout out here from South Florida. Okay? And welcome you aboard. So, guys, I'm going to be closing the live because Juliet has something she has to go do. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Thank you for all taking time out of your busy schedule to come and say a quick hi to me. Thank you, Layla. Thank you, Alex, Ethan. Thank you, everyone that was on here with me tonight. Okay. Thank you to my new subscribers. I won't know until I close the live. Thank you all to my YouTube family, general speaking. Thank you, everyone. Okay. I hope you all have a great rest of the weekend because I will not be coming live tomorrow because I have work. So by the time I leave work at 8 p.m. tomorrow, Florida time, it will be too late. By the time I get home, it's going to be 8:30 and I'm going to be tired. So I won't be back on the live until around Friday afternoon. God willing. God willing, because you never know. This is a very strange world we're living in. God willing, I'll be back Friday afternoon. Don't know the time, the hour, but I'll be back sometime on Friday to have on my live. But then in the week, I'll be posting like my YouTube shorts and YouTube videos. Please be sure to watch my YouTube shorts and YouTube videos. They're very interesting, okay? And you'll get to see what I'm up to during the week. So thank you all for stopping by. I'm going to close my live by saying, one love, everyone, because I'm a Jamaican, right? You can't get it any better living here in South Florida. One love, everyone. And thank you for coming on. Please be sure to leave me a like on this video, guys. Don't forget to check out my Japanese garden and museum tour that I had today in Delray Beach, Florida. Very interesting, very peaceful garden. I had two lives earlier on with those showcasing the garden, which is so beautiful, so peaceful. A lot of water, peaceful. It's just a beautiful place up there in Delray Beach. If you're in the Florida area, I advise you to go check it out. So if you want to see what the Japanese garden in Delray Beach look like, you can watch my two previous live. So until next time, everyone, please be sure to leave me a like on this video. If you're new to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please be sure to become a sub on my channel. But until Friday again when I come back live, but I'll be posting YouTube shorts and videos in the week to let you guys know, hey, I'm still around. One love, everyone. Peace out. Okay? God bless. Thank you all for stopping by. Bye bye, everyone.